The late morning sun poured in through the tall windows, lighting up the swirling steam of cappuccinos and the soft chalkboard scrawl of today's brews. A group of cyclists rolled past outside, their gears clicking, while inside the grinder buzzed like a hive. The smell of dark roast and fresh croissants wrapped the room in comfort. Sid and I, Luna with my zine notebook open, were already perched at our usual corner table when Eclectic Scout pushed through the door, his leather satchel slung over his shoulder. He waved, grabbed his mug of black coffee at the counter, and slid in with his usual half-smile. Before long, the door creaked again, and there was Tara Singh, tall, turbaned, and glowing with that grounded warmth he always seemed to carry. His presence always had a way of lighting up the room. Sat Shri Akal, my friends, he said, clasping Sid's shoulder before dropping into the circle. And oh, have I got a topic for us today? Sid grinned. You always do, brother. What's on your mind? Tara leaned forward, his voice both playful and serious. Motorcycles. The table erupted with laughter, but Tara just held up a hand. No, I mean really, the way riding heals people. There's an old saying, you'll never see a motorcycle parked outside a psychiatrist's office. But lately, science has been catching up with what riders have always known. That got Scout's eyebrow up. Go on. You know I love when science backs up wisdom. Tara launched into it, his words rolling like the hum of an engine. He told us about UCLA's studies from 2019 and 2021, how neuroscientists had strapped mobile EEGs onto riders to study their brains in motion. He explained how just 20 minutes on a motorcycle dropped cortisol, the stress hormone, by about 28%. That's not a story, that's data, he said, tapping the table. Sid leaned forward, eyes alive. So riding's not just freedom, it's chemistry. Lower stress, higher focus, even better than a cup of coffee. He glanced at his mug, laughed, and took a sip anyway. Scout chimed in. It makes sense. Riding is like active meditation. You're forced into the present moment. No wandering mind, no scrolling on a phone. Just balance, throttle, breath. Tara nodded. Exactly. It's hypofrontality. The prefrontal cortex, the worrying, over-planning part of the brain, quiets down. Riders step into a flow state where everything but the ride drops away. It's the same brain pattern as meditation. I scribbled furiously in my zine notebook, catching every phrase. The espresso machine hissed behind me like a release of steam, punctuating Tara's words. Sid picked up next. And the vibration, that steady hum, scientists think it nudges brainwaves into the alpha range. Calm, alert, focused. It's not just the wind in your hair. The bike itself is guiding the brain toward peace. Scout added, and don't forget community. You don't just ride alone. You join something. Riders wave to each other, stop at the same roadside diners, share stories. That's medicine too. Tara smiled. Yes, connection. For veterans, first responders, or anyone carrying trauma, that belonging is as vital as the ride itself. Riding gives you resilience, camaraderie, and confidence. The grinder buzzed again. Outside, a skateboard clattered past. Inside, we were already far down the road with the conversation. Here's the kicker, Tara said, lowering his voice. What happens when bikes go electric? No rumble, no vibration, no hum to sync your brainwaves. Will the therapy still be there? Or is the engine itself part of the medicine? Scout leaned back, stroking his chin. That's a question for the future. Maybe silence will have its own medicine, but there's something about that roar, that rhythm, that may be irreplaceable. Sid raised his mug, eyes dancing. To motorcycles, machines that remind us to breathe, focus, and ride into presence. We clinked our mugs, and in the soft, caffeinated hum of Santa Cruz coffee roasters, I wrote the line that seemed to capture it best. Sometimes the road itself is the meditation mat.
Please click like and subscribe, please. Thank you.